Today we're going to be gardening. This is in the front of my house. I have done a lot to the back over the past couple of days and kind of just needed a break. So let's just get right into it. I am planting this big guy, and don't do like me and just rip off the leaf. That was crazy. Don't know why I did that, and then I just dropped it. Great. So I got all these plants yesterday, and I kind of wanted it to be a lot of green and some pops of color, and I think I've done a good job. You guys let me know how you like this layout of these flowers and things. But in the front of my house there used to be a lot of just green bushes that didn't grow any kind of flowers or anything, and I took them out. I took 2 of them out about 2 years ago, I think, and I'm so happy I did it. But now there's just been like bare spot in the front of my house for a long time, so I'm glad I'm finally filling it with something. I think it looks really nice. And a lot of these are perennials, which means it will come back year after year, hopefully stronger year after year and bigger. I don't know that everything in this flower bed will come back year after year, but we'll see. I know that a good portion of it does, which is good. And we can always fill out the empty spaces where things die next year. So I am struggling to get that plant out. I finally got it. And it was huge, and I really wanted to make sure I had something large in the back and kind of get smaller as I go forward. Just a little pro tip for garden beds out there, if you ever want to do one for more looks rather than growing vegetables and things, it's always good to start big in the back and little in the front, and having things that you know are going to spread out have a little bit more space, so that way they have room to grow. Just like us. Sometimes you need some space to grow. And just a heads up, I do know the name of most of these. That was an elephant's ear that I just planted. But I don't know the name of everything in here, so I'm sorry. I will pick that bin up later, don't worry. So yeah, I did know the name of these, and now I'm forgetting. So that's awesome. I will go back and research all of these and list them in the description so you guys can have them and know the names if you like them, and you can plant them. A lot of them were very easily found at Lowe's, Home Depot, and it might differ between what zones you live in. So people live in different gardening zones and like temperature zones, so that might affect your results looking for it, but who knows? If my Lowe's has it, other Lowe's across America probably have it too. For these little orange and pink flowers here, I wasn't sure about them. They were slightly clashing with the other like more neutral colors that I had going on. So I did put those where I am digging the dirt right now, but I did end up moving them. And I actually ended up moving a couple of these things just because things were The wind is blowing me away. I moved some of these things because they were a little bit too close together. So I wanted to give things like the lavender and a couple plants in the back a little more chance to spread out, especially next year. Here's me trying to maneuver to get into this corner, and then inevitably taking this plant right out of where I just planted it. And a lot of these plants were bought very root bound, which just means they sit in that plastic container for too long and the roots have nowhere to go. And they just get very tight, and when you have a plant like that, you should always try to open the roots up a little bit, just like by squishing the bottom of the plant, because it just helps the roots to have a better chance to grow out instead of being very bound. You don't have to do that, but it definitely helps. And now I am planting the Lenten roses, and I cannot remember the name of that other plant. It's a very popular plant though. It's also very pretty. The flowers on it is just like, they're kind of crazy alien looking. I like them. Okay, yeah, so this is where I decide I don't want those flowers. This is me stepping back and assessing the situation. Okay, make a few adjustments. Gotcha. Thumbs up. I guess that works. So we had just recently put this garden bed in the front of our house, and we also just recently got dirt for the back garden beds, but also I just wanted something in the front, so I think this is a really nice touch. And I really want to surround this area with mulch as well, because that's what I did in the back, and I think it looks very nice, if I do say so myself. So I think it would add a very nice, sharp touch to the front. Because this area around the garden bed is a mess. So, just compared to the beautiful bed in the middle, it really doesn't stand a chance. But what is cool around the surrounding area is I have a few lilies from last year that are popping up, and a fern, and another type of plant that I forget the name of. And if you look to the left where that wooden thing is in the corner, that's actually where our blackberries are. So they will be coming up very soon. So with this Lenten rose, this is a great example of a plant being root bound. And all I do is just squish the bottom. And you don't even have to really do a lot, just squishing it and kind of getting the dirt unpacked helps a lot. It's so pretty, you guys! I've never been able to have like a true garden bed at this house, so I'm so happy. I don't know why I've just done this now. But now we're going to be planting that pink and orange flowered plant, I think. Maybe. Guess I'm taking another moment to reflect. Whew, all that wind is reminding me of all the pollen that blew in my face all day today. There's so much pollen. Whoa, they're so pretty. So vibrant. And I think compared to everything else, they're very nice in the front because it's a very nice pop of color. I think it was a nice choice to put it in the front, if I do say so myself. So everything is planted. I am very, very happy with how everything came out. I think everything is very colorful, but it also matches with each other very well. Things are vibrant, things are neutral, different textures, and also different types of flowers, which I feel like is really important and cool. And I really like that elephant's ear in the corner. It's probably my favorite part. So now we're going to water everything, get that pollen off. There's really so much pollen. I feel like I should be wearing like a mask, just being outside. Speaking of water, I am working on creating an irrigation system in the back garden, so stay tuned for that. It is a little bit in this video, but it was also one clip that I have changed how I did that section after this video, so I am excited to show you guys how that looks, because it's nice. And watering my garden in the back usually takes me about an hour, and the reason for that is when you water things, when you go over it first, it seems like you watered everything really well, but you do want to go back a second time typically and give it like a second water to make sure the water is like really getting in there. So that takes forever, and I decided this is the year I am not going to take it anymore. And so I made a PVC pipe irrigation system. And it's not perfect, and I really have a hard time understanding irrigation, but we're trying. So here's the new coop we have for our chickens. It is perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it. It took us like 3 days to build. It has this ventilation right here, and it has this little lockable door that you can close them in at night. And on the inside, it has perches, because chickens like to perch when they sleep up on things. And it has that metal at the bottom you see you can pull out and clean it. And this is where they will lay their eggs. I am very excited about this. Hi, chickens! Squish! And here is a little clip of the PVC piping. This is before I finished it. And this is a little clip of when I was getting near the end. But here is me testing out the water flow on one of them. And I think it turned out pretty well. So hopefully it keeps the same flow for all four. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching, following along, and there will be more. Bye!